My name is Storyteller Daisy and welcome back to another stay-at-home storytelling session. I hope you've been enjoying all the stories so far. Us at the Storytelling Center Limited, we've really enjoyed seeing your videos and pictures of you watching us in your homes. I hope you're keeping safe and healthy. Now over here, I have my face mask. I know they can be a little bit scary and a little bit hard to breathe when you put them on, but I hope you're wearing them when you go outside. And I hope you're all washing your hands and drinking lots and lots of water. Now today's story is going to be a very, very fun story. It's called Peter and the Wolf. Now over here, I have my little listeners sitting down. I have my teddy bears and my little figurine who's going to play Peter in the story. Now if you would like to bring any of your favorite toys to come and listen to storytelling, you can go and get them right now. Just pause the video and then bring them back. Okay, now that we're all ready to start storytelling, we need to sing the Storytime song. So let's warm up our hands like this. Now I'm sure many of you know how this song goes, so let's sing it all together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's story time today. It's story time today. Hey ho, it's story time, and let's be on our way. Very good. Now let's do that one more time. I want you to sing super duper loud. And moms and dads, if you have your phones, please take a video for us because we love to see the little listeners singing along. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's story time today. It's story time today. Hey ho, it's story time, and let's be on our way. Are we sitting down? Are we sitting down? Hey ho, it's story time, and let's be on our way. Are we listening? Are we listening? Hey ho, it's story time, and let's be on our way. Good job, everyone. Give yourselves a big round of applause. I am so excited to sing the Storytime song with you guys again. I know it will be very, very soon. So today's story is called Peter and the Wolf. Now, how many of you know this story? If you know this story, I want you to shout out, yes! And if you don't know this story, I want you to shout out, no! So I'm going to ask, do you know this story? If you do know the story, then I'm sure you're not going to be scared of the big bad wolf, right? And if you don't know this story, well, don't worry, boys and girls. Because I'm stuck at home, I don't have the big bad wolf in my house. He can't come in. So to play the big bad wolf, I'm going to use my teddy bear. But you at home can help me be the big bad wolf as well. So all together, we're going to practice becoming the big bad wolf. Now, let me think. What makes a wolf very, very scary? Sharp teeth. Can you show me your sharp teeth? I want you to show me your sharp teeth. 1, 2, 3. Now we can make our teeth really sharp with our fingers. Can we put our fingers here like this? And on the count of 3, we're going to grrr like a wolf. 1, 2, 3, grrr. Very good. Now, what's something else that makes a big wolf really scary? His eyes. Wolves have really big eyes. Can you show me your big eyes? We can open them really wide, or we can use our hands like this. Ready? We're going to use our big eyes to look up, to look down, and to look all around. Can we do that together? Ready? We're going to use our big eyes to look up, to look down, and to look all around. Very good. Wolves also have pointy ears. Can you show me your pointy ears? The bigger the ear, the more you can hear. So I'm going to have super big ears like this. Now you can have small ears, or you can have big ears like me. Ready? And we're going to shake our heads so that our ears can flap around. Can you show me how your ears flap? Good job, everybody. finally, what wolves are most scary for are their claws. Can you show me the wolf's big claws? Ooh, can we scratch our arms like this? Can we scratch our other arm like this? Now, if you brought your teddy bears or your favorite toys to come and listen to storytelling, can we scratch them? Good job, everyone. Now, I hope you're not afraid of the big scary wolf. Can you show me your brave arms like this? Good job. Now, to help me start the story, we're all going to say with big, loud voices, once upon a time. And we're going to clap on every word. Ready? Like this. Once upon a time. Shall we try that together? Big, loud voices. Once upon a time, a long time ago, in the countryside, there was a little village. Can you show me how small the village was? Was it this big? Was it this size? No, it was really, really small, like this. The village had a school, it had a marketplace, it had a big farm full of fruits and vegetables, and it had an even bigger farm full of farm animals. Now, boys and girls, what kind of animals can we find at the farm? Have you thought of any? Not yet? Okay, let's keep thinking. What kind of animals do we get at the farm? Oh, I know. Copy me. This animal sounds like this. It goes moo. Can anyone guess what animal that is? Shall we do it together? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Moo! What animal is it? It's a cow. Very good. Now, what other animals can we get on the farm? Oh, I know. Try and guess this one. I'm sure you won't get it. It sounds like this. Or it can sound like this. Oink, 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 oink. Can anyone guess what animal that is? Ah, it's a pig. That's right. You're so smart. Okay, let me think of one more animal. I'm sure you'll never get it. Let me see. Here we go. This animal sounds like this. Are you ready? He has wings. He's very big. And he says, very early in the morning, cock-a-doodle-doo! Do you know what animal that is? Shall we make the noise together? Show me your wings. Very good. I want you to stick your chest out high. And at 6 a.m. in the morning, we go cock-a-doodle-doo! It's the rooster. Very good. Now, there was a boy who worked on the farm. His name was Peter. Now, this is going to be my Peter for storytelling today. Can we all say hi, Peter? He's going to say hello, everyone, with his little arm. Peter, he worked on the farm when the farmer was busy. And Peter looked after all of the animals. But for this week, he was put in charge of one animal. Well, one big group of animals. Now, can we guess what animal this is? They look like the clouds in the sky. They are white and fluffy. They are very, very snuggly when you touch them. And they sound like this. Bah! 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 Can you guess what animal Peter was in charge of that week? The sheep. Very, very good. Now, there were so many sheep on the farmer's animal farm. Do you know how many sheep Peter had to look after? He had to look after 123 sheep. 123 sheep? I can't even count to 123. That is a very, 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 very big number. Now, I challenge you after storytelling today to try and count to 123. I'm sure you won't be able to do it, but I want you to try. Now Peter, he was in charge of looking after the sheep, and it was so boring. Peter would sit there. Stay there, Peter. Peter would sit there and he would look at all of the sheep and they would be going, bah, bah, bah. And Peter would listen to them bah and bah and bah, and he would sing his favorite song. Now, boys and girls, if you know this song, I want you to sing along super loud. And don't worry if you don't know it. We'll learn it together and then sing it together. It goes like this. Ba ba black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master and 1 for the dame, and 1 for the little listener who lives down the lane. Shall we try and sing that together? All right, let's sing. Ba ba black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master and 1 for the dame, and 1 for the little listener who lives down the lane. And Peter was very, very bored because the sheep didn't do anything. So, to keep himself from falling asleep, Peter liked to play tricks. Now, can we guess what kind of tricks Peter liked to play? Have we guessed what kind of tricks Peter played on the villagers? Well, one of Peter's favorite tricks to play on the villagers was to open up the gate that stopped the sheep from running into the village, and he would let them run into the village. He loved to watch them bounce around and run all over the fruits and vegetables and run into people's houses and chew on their clothes, or run into the schools and chew on their school books. It made Peter laugh. But do you think the villagers liked that? So Peter thought of a different trick to play on the villagers today. He thought of the best trick ever. So Peter jumped down from the fence. He ran around the sheep pen, and as loud as he could with the biggest voice, he yelled, "Repeat after me. Ready? Wolf! Wolf! The big bad wolf is here!" Your turn. Good job. Second part, repeat after me. Help! Help! The big bad wolf is here! Your turn. Good job. Let's put them both together and let's say it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wolf! Wolf! The big bad wolf is here! Help! Help! The big bad wolf is here! And the villagers, they heard Peter crying from the sheep pen on top of the hill. A wolf, they thought. Oh no! We have to go and help him. So the villagers, they got their pots, and they got their pans, and they got their brooms, and they got their wooden spoons, and they got anything that would make loud noises. Now, boys and girls, we are at home, so I want you to pause the video and go and get some pots, or some pans, or some musical instruments, anything that can make a really, really loud noise. Ready? Pause the video, go and get them, and come back. And if we don't have anything to use, we can hit our knees like this. Very good. Now we're going to practice making lots of loud noise. I'm sure we're all very, very good at this. On the count of 3, I want you to make loud noise with your objects or with your knees. 1, 2, 3. Good job. The villagers, they took their pots, they took their pans, they took anything that made loud noises, and they ran as fast as they could up to the top of the hill where the sheep pen was placed, and Peter was running around crying. And the villagers, they started to make really loud noise. 1, 2, 3. And the villagers, they looked over here, and they looked over there, and they looked up, and they looked down, and they looked all around. But boys and girls, was there really a big bad wolf? No. What was Peter doing? Peter was playing tricks. Do we think the villagers liked that Peter was playing tricks? And all together, the villagers said to Peter, "Don't cry, wolf." Shall we try and say that together? Shake your finger like this, and we're all going to say, "Don't cry, wolf." And Peter said, "Sorry." And he went back on the fence to watch the sheep, and the villagers walked all the way back down the hill, back to their homes. Now Peter, he sat on the fence, and he started to get really tired, and he would fall asleep, and he had to wake back up again, oh dear. And then he would fall asleep, and oh no, he had to watch all the sheep, and then he would, oh dear. Oh, Peter, stop falling asleep, oh my goodness. Now boys and girls, can you remember how many sheep Peter had to look after? I'll give you a hint. It was 123. 123 sheep. That's so many sheep. And Peter started to get bored again. So he decided to play the same trick on the villagers again. He jumped down from the fence. He ran around the sheep pen. And with a big, loud voice, do you remember what he said, boys and girls? Let's say it together. "Wolf! Wolf! The big bad wolf is here! Help! Help! The big bad wolf is here!" And the villagers, they heard his cries from on top of the hill in the sheep pen. And the villagers, they took their pots, they took their pans, they took anything that made loud noises, and they ran as fast as they could up the hill to the sheep pen. Now, boys and girls, can you all stand up on your feet, and can you run really, really fast? Ready, set, go! Run, 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 run! And when the villagers got to the top of the hill and into the sheep pen, they made loud noise. 1, 2, 3. And the villagers, they looked over there, and they looked over there, and they looked up, and they looked down, and they looked all around. But boys and girls, was there really a big bad wolf? Peter was playing tricks again. And what did the villagers say to Peter? They said, "Don't cry, wolf." And Peter said, "I'm sorry." And the villagers, they walked back down the hill, back to their homes, and carried about their day. And Peter, he sat back on the fence, and he looked at all of the sheep. Oh, come on, Peter. There we go. He stayed there. He looked at all of the sheep, and he counted them. But Peter counted 124. How many sheep are supposed to be in the pen? 123. But Peter counted 124. So Peter looked even closer. And he looked at all of the sheep who were white and fluffy like this. Can you show me big, white, and fluffy? And then he saw one in the middle. And this sheep looked a little bit different from all of the rest. This sheep was really big. And he had even bigger ears. And he had even bigger eyes. And even bigger teeth. Boys and girls, was that a sheep? Who was it? It was the big bad wolf. It was the big bad wolf for real. And Peter, he jumped down off of the fence. He ran around the sheep pen as fast as he could. And with the big biggest, loudest voice he had ever made in his whole life. What did he say, boys and girls? He said, "Wolf! Wolf! The big bad wolf is here! Help! Help! The big bad wolf is here!" Now I want you to try and do that all by yourself. Ready? As loud as you can. So loud that I can hear you from my house here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And the villagers, they heard Peter's cries, but did they believe that there was a big bad wolf? So the villagers stayed in their homes and carried about their day. And when Peter realized that nobody was coming to help him, he cried one more time, even louder than before. He cried, "Wolf! Wolf! The big bad wolf is here! Help! Help! The big bad wolf is here! Please help me!" And the villagers, they heard Peter's cries, and, well, he definitely sounded scared this time. So the villagers, they took their pots, and they took their pans, and they took anything that made loud noises, and they ran up the hill as fast as they could. And when they got to the top, Peter pointed to the big bad wolf. Now, boys and girls, I want you to become the big bad wolf. And on the count of 3, I want you to roar as loud as you can to the television or however you're watching me right now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, roar! All of the villagers were so scared, they started to make as much noise as possible. Ready? 1, 2, 3. But then, the big bad wolf, from behind all of the other sheep, came out, and he started to cry. "I don't want to scare you," said the big bad wolf. "I just want to be your friend. I know I look different from the other sheep, but I don't have anywhere to live, and I want to live here. Please." Oh, boys and girls, the big bad wolf just wanted to make friends. Do you think we could all make friends with the big bad wolf? Oh, I think we can. And I think we shouldn't call him the big bad wolf. I think we should call him Wolfie. Doesn't that sound like a good name? And after that day, Jack learned to never play tricks on the villagers ever again. And they all became friends, and they all lived happily ever after. The end. Yay! Thank you so much for joining me today, everybody. My name is Storyteller Daisy, and you've just listened to another stay-at-home storytelling session. Now, do stay tuned. We will be uploading even more videos to our YouTube channel, and you can find more updates on our Instagram and our Facebook page and our website. You can find us at the Storytelling Center Limited everywhere. Before we go, let's all sing the goodbye song. And if you don't know it, just say as I say and do as I do. Story time is over now. Story time is over now. Story time is over now. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, friends, it's time to go. Goodbye, friends, it's time to go. Goodbye, friends, it's time to go. It's time to say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining me for another session of stay-at-home storytelling. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye!